Hello there. So this is finally the orchids are ready to harvest. And so you can make quite a bit selling this. That's 130. Let me go over here. There's so many of them. These are worth 33,000. Let's see how much these are worth. Now, I don't super sell them because you actually make more if you sell them individually, even though it takes a little bit more time. These are worth 36,000. So these will bloom or harvest every day. It's like I think it's every 3 days. So you do need to do them like progressively. And then these are worth 160 each. These are worth anywhere from 200 to 400 each. That's like per flower. So this lot is 64 by 64 mansion, and the lot taxes, now she just got pregnant, so it may even go up even more, is 180. Last time we had was 180,000 simoleons. So they need to make about 30,000 simoleons per day. So because orchids will only harvest every 3 days, then these need to be done progressively. But there's so many plants on this lot though. This lot can easily make, oh my gosh, you can make millions really with orchids. Like if you have a business and then you put a bunch of orchids on it to harvest. Anywho's, but yes, you can. And all I did was, I'll show you. The easiest way to get orchids, I mean, you can go to Debug, but if you have the My Wedding Story, just go into build mode and get this little flower vendor trailer thing, and you just hire somebody, it's 100 simoleons, and then just buy as many, stock up, buy as many orchids as you want. Orchids are pretty expensive. They're like 1,000 simoleons each, but they yield a lot of money. So anyways, and then one easy way, if you have Discover University, to have assistance with gardening is to have gardener bots. And you can go to My Gallery and just type in gardener bot, and then you can download them by 1 or 3, or you can have a whole lot of them. And that really helps. Now I don't believe they harvest. And then you can have the get together pack, and you have, like currently I have a club gathering going on, and they will come over and they will water. I make sure that I have the requirement to join the club set at level 2, so that way that, you know, they at least have experience when they come over, but they can talk to the plants, they can water the plants, they can fertilize the plants, and that's just takes away from, you know, the amount of time that it requires to tend to gardening, especially if you have little ones. And she's got 3 triplet girls, a boy and girl triplet toddler, and now she's pregnant again. So yeah, and the servo just enhanced up to nanny bot. So now the servo is a nanny. So these bots and the robots are so helpful, because the game nannies, and sometimes even like the services that's hired that's from the game, just doesn't really cut it. But the club, oh my gosh, they just love coming over, and they're my Sims from other households, so they all have like level 10 gardening. So 10 orchids are worth 2,200. You can supercell them, it's a whole lot easier, but I'm telling you, you make a lot more, especially when you'll have a lot of plants. The difference between selling them individually and then superselling them will be a lot. And she's in her first trimester. So he's over here watering. So the, let's see, the bluebells are worth 20 each. The snapdragons are worth 160. Now some of these You see the difference between the fertilized and the non-fertilized. That one's worth $225. This one's worth $22.50. So definitely you want to fertilize. And fertilize with snapdragons, even though they're a little bit pricey of a plant, it makes them more valuable. And see, there's the gardener bot, and he is watering. So if you have several of those, sure does make a difference in the gardening. And the gardener bot can water, fertilize, and weed. Got two. Uh-oh, so this gardener bot is kaput, so I'm going to have him come over here and deal with that. Oh, look at that. I'll have her eat that. Why is it? Oh, there's a pear tree here. Duh. Hang on a second. Well, I don't know why it's just... Now, the pears are also valuable, and they probably take the amount of time to harvest that's about the same as the orchids do. But I don't want to harvest all of them because we're going to be doing some cutting of that. And definitely make sure to harvest some of the orchids so that you can plant more since you're gardening progressively. So I would say that gardening is probably the most profitable for this particular mansion with the high lot taxes. Anyways, that's it for this one, and I hope you have a good day.